So in this panel, which is entitled Promotion of European Values and Fundamental Freedoms in Armenia, we got, first of all, Mr. Edmon Marukyan. Mr. Marukyan is member of our National Assembly, the one and only, if I can say so, the independent, non-partisan member of Parliament. Edmon generally has a very impressive background, mostly focusing on legal affairs and human rights protection in Armenia. Particularly, he's a graduate of law departments at various universities. I would highlight that in 2010, he graduated from University of Minnesota Law School. He received a master's degree in human rights and international law. He participated in a number of specialized training courses in Armenia, Poland, Hungary, United States, Switzerland, Denmark, French, Germany, and Russia. On the other hand, of course, Mr. Marukyan, he got also a very impressive background. First of all, that he was elected as a member of parliament from the city of Vanadzor, the third biggest city in Armenia, with a population of around 100 and more thousand people, right? And he was elected on majoritarian basis, that is like the people are directly voting for him, not for a political party. And he got elected in a very harsh campaign, alongside with many other contenders. And currently he's engaged our National Assembly. He's a member of Euronest group, that is the Parliamentary Assembly of Eastern Partnership countries and European Union. He's also a member of Armenia-EU Cooperation Council between the parliaments. And generally he has a huge expertise on human rights in Armenia. So first, let's start, of course, if you don't mind, I just want to follow a little protocol. I would like to start with a member of our parliament, Mr. Edmon Marukyan. Particularly, you know, Edmon, today I was again reading the concept note of our workshop, and what I just came across there, oh shit, what I came across there, that actually, you know, whenever we talk about European values in Armenia and fundamental freedoms in Armenia, we always come to the situation when we are just getting to one wall, which is called September 3rd. And we are stuck on this wall, just getting there, and it's very difficult after that wall to get through there. So my question would go in this way. As a member of National Assembly of Armenia, parliamentarian, how would you elaborate on failure of Armenia, but not in a way that how it closed all the doors or something there for Armenia, but generally, how would you see the failure? Why we didn't manage to come through there? And actually, the meaning of the failure and your vision on the future of Armenian relations, as consequently, the promotion of European values and fundamental freedoms in this country is almost not possible without strong and solid legal ground, as Mr. Ambassador has noticed already. And how do you see, like, the young people also here, who are really interested in Europe and European Union and Armenian relations, how do you see their engagement? So if you just can elaborate on it, I would be very grateful.
Thank you, Armenak, for detailed introduction. Hello, everybody, and I'm very proud to be here with you and to speak in this venue about European values. I think the topic is very interesting and very actual one for Armenia and for all of us nowadays. I will divide the topic before September 3rd, 2013 and after, I think. So the question was posed like that. So I should say that Armenian society was not prepared for association agreement, was not prepared for DCFTA, so was not prepared for deeper integration. So you said failed. So why we failed? So my opinion, my analysis shows that We failed because our actors, starting from the civil society field, finishing in political field, did not work with Armenian people, with our citizens, with our institutions, and we were not prepared for the European values. And on the other hand, European integration were shown like something anti-Russian, something anti Armenia's traditional values. I would like to remind you about Pan-Armenian Family Committee. These kind of committees were founded in all Eastern Partnership countries, in Ukraine, in Moldova, in Georgia, and they were trying to defend family values, and because of this propaganda, they managed to associate somehow EU values with, let's say, legalization of incest and something like that. And because of this kind of propaganda from one side, and because of the unpreparedness of our people and not readiness of our organizations, we did not have any demonstrations. I don't mean about, I'm not speaking about getting out to the streets and demonstrating, but even strong voices against stopping European integration in Armenia, we didn't hear. In the parliament, we got 7 votes against Eurasian Union Agreement, which is an agreement which isolated Armenia, our economic development. And after 10 months, so we can realize this situation, and we can assess, evaluate, and say that we were right when we were voting against in the parliament. So, and what about European values? This is very important. For me, European values are values of human rights, fundamental freedoms, freedom of speech, media pluralism, fight against corruption, competitive business environment, democratic, fair, transparent elections, strong checks and balances, and etc. And those values are very important. Those values are not only important for Europe, for European Union, or for the Council of Europe. These values are very important for Armenia, for all of us, because those values are indispensable for Armenia. I cannot imagine development of Armenian statehood without strengthening, promoting of these values. This is very important, and we have to bear in mind all the time. And for now, what we have, we are, somehow happy that we will have new agreement with European Union. And for those who are celebrating end-to-end strategy, I should say that there is nothing to celebrate, because this new agreement will not replace association agreement and will not replace DCFTA in Armenia. So, first of all, we should know this. Second, this agreement is going to save whatever we have, because we have developed relations with European Union in institutional level and in all levels, I would say. But we don't have legal basis for these relations, and we don't have the legal basis for further developments. And that's why we need this agreement. It will save whatever we have right now, our cooperation with the European Union, but we have to work towards new developments and strengthening our ties with the European Union, because I believe that Armenia's future is in the European Union, that one day Armenia will become EU member state with all its privileges and responsibilities. And on my behalf and on behalf of the new founded political initiative which is called Bright Armenia, we want to bring this agenda to Armenia's political agenda again, and we will work hard, we will develop these values that we were speaking about, these values, and we will make this dream true for all of us. This is also a dream starting from the days of Armenia's independence. If you read the Declaration of Independence of Armenia, you can realize that Armenia's European integration started from the days of independence. And it somehow stopped, but it's just an obstacle, I would say. And for new approach for organizations, NGOs, civil society actors, media, political parties, I think we should work with our people very hard on daily basis, trying to explain about European values, increase the awareness in regions, in villages, in small cities, not only in Yerevan. And we shall get out from these kind of venues, conference rooms, because the experience showed that what happened, we were gathering in these kind of places for 4.5 years, talking about EU values and European institutions, and at the end of the day, we realized that our people, they don't know where we are going, why we are going, and till now, I should say that Armenian people, they don't know what we lost. What we lost, that we didn't join the association agreement in a process, and what we gained in joining to Eurasian Union, they didn't know this also. This is very tricky thing, but it's the reality. So I think this is all, and I will be happy to answer to all your questions after the panel finished. Thank you.